We got another new trailer. The trailer for Stephen King's It.
Record-breaking trailer.
Fucking broke records, dude.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
People, that thing spread like herpes, like all day. The day it came out. Like,
people like to be scared of clowns.
Yes, they do. And that one, Pennywise, is a pretty spectacular clown to be afraid of.
Right, but we didn't get to see a whole lot of him.
Not a whole lot
in this trailer. And
that scene there at the very end where they're the slide projector is rolling through on its own, and the picture is like zooming in on itself and manipulating and
just slowly becoming Pennywise the clown.
That was super creepy.
You know, it kind of sucks because they showed us Pennywise a long time ago in a still image.
Right.
It would have been nice for them to have waited for this trailer to unveil what Pennywise looked like. Mm-hmm. I think that would have, probably pushed it even more over the top.
Yeah.
It probably could have gotten another 3 million views. Who knows?
Yeah. Broke 200 million views.
But I do have one issue with the trailer. The scene at the beginning where Georgie is running and just like fucking hits his head.
Yeah, what the fuck
on the
was
thing.
that?
Like, that was just so unnecessary, and it's like a moment of slapstick.
Yeah, in an otherwise fairly, scary trailer.
Yeah, and so I guess that this movie, I've never read the book, but I've watched the old miniseries with Tim Curry multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
I guess this movie is only following the children's story.
Right.
And I guess if it's successful, they're going to do the adult story in another
completion
movie afterwards.
Of the story,
yeah.
Well, because I was thinking, as I was watching this trailer, I was like, where are the scenes of them?
Where's
as
John
adults?
Ritter?
Yeah, right. Well,
where's John Boy Walton? He was in that,
Yeah, he was the main character, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just one of those things, like, it's weird. It's going to be weird seeing an adaptation to it. It's probably going to be a lot more brutal, though, because the original It, as scary as it was,
like a TV movie.
It was a television miniseries.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when it aired. Okay?
I only saw it years later.
Yeah, and you could rent it from the video store. It was on 2 VHS tapes. It was like, wow, this is long. And it's square. And it's got Jonathan Brandis in it.
Wait, dude, Jonathan Brandis was in that movie.
Yeah. He was I was going to say he had asthma, but then, no, that was him in Sidekicks with Chuck Norris. Do you remember that movie?
No.
Jonathan Brandis hung himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am aware of that.
It's sad.
Yeah.
He could have been something.
Yeah, he was something.
Yeah, he could have been even more.
He was Bastian in the
Neverending Story Part 2.
In the Neverending Story Part 2.
So anyway, I do need to say, I've wanted to do a whole segment on this, but I will bring it up. Last week there was a fake trailer for It that came out, and I was like, this is terrible. and to the point where I was like, this has to be fake.
Yeah.
And then the real one comes out later, and I almost think that made the real one even better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that was the point. Maybe it was the actual company that made the fake trailer.
What if they did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't, that would be some brilliant viral marketing. Release a super shitty fake fan-made trailer, and then the real one the next week, and blow the other one out of the water.
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati fucking confirmed. So, yeah, I mean, we don't get to see really a whole lot in this. It's just kind of a lot of scary
but that's
imagery.
And that's I think the best part. It's like not seeing the alien move like it's the director had originally planned it to move in the fucking original Alien movie.
Right.
Because have you heard about how the original design for the alien was supposed to move around? It was supposed to crab walk.
Really?
And so they did some test footage of the original alien, the guy in the suit or whatever, moving around, crab walking, and it looked so dumb and so ridiculous.
Kind of like how it is in the new Alien Covenant trailer, though.
Yeah,
he's kind of crab walking on the outside of the ship,
right? But it's actually creepy the way they have the CG creature doing it. But when it was a guy in a rubber suit, it looked absurd,
right? And
was not scary at all. And so they completely took that out, and it made it's like Bruce, the Jaws shark.
Yeah.
The fact that it didn't work, and so they had to use it very sparingly, made it that much more
Sometimes you
impactful.
can say more with less.
Exactly.
Right? And
Hollywood really
show
does
and
need to learn
show,
that again.
don't tell. Say more with less and show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Speaking of trailers and I know we're kind of getting off on a side note here, but every fucking movie it seems like that we've seen within the last 3 months has played the Alien Covenant trailer.
Yeah.
And at first I was excited to see it, but now I'm less excited
because it plays
every time
in front
I see
of
the damn
every
trailer.
fucking movie.
Yeah. I've probably seen the Alien Covenant trailer combined for more minutes than the actual movie is going to be.
Yes.
And that's not a good thing.
No,
because
it's
now
not.
I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I even want to watch
especially
it now.
because it's the same trailer. We've been seeing this
Yeah.
same trailer.
Give
for
me
the
a
last
different trailer.
6 months. We got a new Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets trailer before this
Dude,
movie.
I so want to see that.
I
movie,
know.
You know what? Fuck the guy that directed Ghost in the Shell. Have Luc Besson direct
Dude.
Akira.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Just give Luc Besson all the money because
All the money to do whatever he wants.
except Lucy, because that movie was terrible.
I never saw that.
But it also had ScarJo in it.
But The Fifth Element was incredible.
Yes. It's
And
a
I
timeless
loved it.
classic.
And Valerian looks awesome.
It does.
too.
Yeah.
So
and
anyway,
so does it.
Yeah, it does look good. And you know what? I don't really get too hyped about horror movies, but because this is a reimagining, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a remake because the original It was never a theatrical release.
Yeah.
It was a television miniseries, which they really don't do those anymore.
No,
I mean
they
television events.
Yeah, they haven't
You know?
really done that since. I think it was another Stephen King thing. They did Bag of Bones a couple of years ago.
Yeah, probably. The real question is Stephen King going to have a cameo in this movie? Because if you watch any of the old...
He does, yeah, in some of the ones from the 90s, he would.
He did a lot.
Yeah.
He did cameos in almost all of them back in the day. He's getting old, though.
I mean, they haven't done a heck of a lot of Stephen King adaptations in recent years.
Recently, but no, we've got It coming out, and then
we've got the Dark Tower. Yeah.
Which, I've never read any of them, but I have friends that love that shit, that are like, oh my god, fucking Dark Tower.
Then we got
I came twice.
And we got, in this last week, we got our first shot of Idris Elba as the gunslinger. So, yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
check it out.
There's been a lot of really cool stuff happening in this last week.
Yeah, it's been like nerd overload.
Yeah.
If you're like really into just dumb stuff.
It's been a good week, but also a bad week. There's so much stuff that we can't talk about at all.
Right.
And we kind of need to move on.
Yeah, we do need to move on. I will say this, though, speaking of nerd stuff, I did finally beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I've started playing XCOM 2 again. I actually bought the DLC stuff and have been playing through that. So,
Yeah, I'm still playing Andromeda.
There you go. All right, let's move on.